loves. So welcome to today's video, which I'm gonna do a supersonic speed because I'm literally gotta go. I am going to this, I still do not fully understand where we're going, but I know it's a Halloween thing and we're all going as a group as the Addams family. So I am going as Debbie. And I'm just putting the primer on, which is Wet n Wild Dewy Luminous. Debbie, for those who have not seen the Addams Family, Family Values, is the villain of the sequel to the Addams Family, and she has a huge personality, and I always just remember her makeup and her just like her attitude throughout the whole movie. Babe is going as Fester, so I thought it would be cute if I went as Debbie, since they got married and everything. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling the movie to anybody. It's a really old movie. You should have watched it already, especially if you're watching this video. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do my makeup. I'm like debating whether or not to keep my makeup, basically, there's two different scenes where she's wearing this kind of outfit, which by the way, I didn't have the like nudie, like the white, the off-white dress that she had, but I had the same dress in a burgundy, so I just decided to not spend my coins and just use that. So this is gonna be an off, like, you know, recreation, but I'm working with what I got. I did, by the way, for this event, so I can't wait to put it together for you guys. Anyway, so I got the primer on. I already got my beauty blender going. Seriously, we're gonna do this at supersonic speed because we is late. We got to go really bad. So I was debating on whether or not to do the ending scene, which is like she has this blue eyeshadow and this like really peachy orange lip, and also using the Dewy Luminous foundation, which by the way is a dupe for the Rare Beauty Dewy foundation for those out there that don't want to spend the money on it. However, I do love Selena's brand. I do think that her beauty brand is really, especially with all she's doing with mental health and stuff, I think that she's doing a lot of really good for the community. But yeah, I'm using the foundation as concealer because I actually have not found a concealer that I like yet, and it has to kind of fall into different categories. It has to be cruelty free, vegan, all that jazz, and I haven't found a good one. The Wet n Wild one, I don't like it as much because it creases. So yeah, I'm still looking for a good concealer. We'll see. I'm debating on doing the makeup that she's came out when she was outside the house and she blew up the house with Lester in it because she was trying to kill him for the money. I'm debating on doing that one or the one in the ending where she literally is trying to kill the whole Addams family and electrocute them. And the reason why I'm debating it is because she literally put makeup on in between that look. She's wearing the same exact outfit, but she put makeup on in between those two different looks, which I thought was kind of really funny. She went from, if you look at when she's in the car and when she's outside and she has a gun and she's pointing at Lester like, I want your money. She has like a nudie eye, orangey tone, and she has this whatchamacallit, she has an orangey tone, and then she has just like I think a little bit of liner, mascara, and her lip color is a very almost, I would say, natural pinky kind of color. So yeah, so I was just like, I don't know if I should like go ahead and do that one and just keep it simple, or do the blue like I'm about to get electrocuted. I don't know, but I think that I feel like I've seen the looks already of her in the blue, so maybe I'll just keep it the natural for the day, because there's literally only 2 makeup tutorials for Debbie on YouTube, and it's literally the one with the blue and the orange lips. So I might just kind of mix the two and do like a little bit of a hybrid of both. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set my eyes with the Photo Focus Banana from Wet n Wild, which is also really amazing. She has like this heavy blush on. That's like the other thing about it that I find super like funny about her makeup. She literally went like when she went to go kill like the Addams family. Sorry, that's Luna moving the camera. So I'm gonna let that set. She doesn't really have like a lot of contour or anything like that. But I want to just lightly bronze at least because I feel like I'm gonna need it just for my face shape and everything. So I'm going to be bronzing today. Okay, so what am I doing next? My brows. Might as well just get that out of the way. She does have a very like thinnish brows, but I'm just gonna do my brows kind of regularly because I don't like thinnish brows. Okay. So I'm gonna set my brow with the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I can mention what brow pencil I used. I used the what is this, the Rimmel London? Yep, this is the Rimmel London brow pencil in number 2. Take off the setting of my eye. Okay, so that has been set. So now we're just going to focus on the blush specifically. So I'm gonna be using, just based on my skin color, I know she has like a pinky color on, but I want to use this one because it's better, especially with the color story that I have on, for me to do this. So I'm using Love, which is the blush by Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. And I really love this blush. I love this color. It is a terracotta. It is gorgeous. It is pigmented as hell. One dot is really all you need for it to be like in your face. So I'm gonna do one dot for now and see how it goes. Like I'm not joking. One dot is literally all you need. I have a little sample of Grace that I got from Sephora, and this is like a pinky like color. So I'm gonna use that just to over emphasize the blush, because the blush is like chicka pow. Okay, it's chicka pow. Like it's chicka pow. It's like the most predominant part of her face is her blush. You can tell she has a very heavy blush, so I just want to make that really heavy. My eyes, I'm going to keep them very neutral. I believe this is Nudie Booty from number 3 of the Snap Shadow palette, which is this one right here. It is one of my favorite neutral like base browns. It's just so amazing to just like a one swipe situation. It just deepens the eye socket, and it's just like a really great color. So I'm going to put the liner. So I'm switching to a voiceover because we had guests in the living room and everybody was just talking all over the place. So I'm basically just going to let you guys know how I finished the rest of the look as seamless as possible without the background noise. So yeah, so I'm just lining my eyes with the Kat Von D liner, and I am going to be using the Moroccan Ice and the Hennessy color from the Moroccan Spice palette to basically do the remainder of my eyes. So I'm going in my inner eye and then underneath my brow with the Moroccan Ice, and then afterwards I'm just going to be taking the Hennessy color, which is just this dark brown, and I'm going to just put it right underneath my bottom eyelid just to give it the dimension that I want for the look and just to give it that old-timey vintage kind of classic feel. So that's kind of how it looks like. I'm also going to be using Hustler Baby from Fenty, which is the Kilowatt highlighter, just to give a little pop of the lights. Not too much light, but just enough. I love this highlighter. It's absolutely one of my favorites. So I'm just going to use it just to give it that extra dimension on my face. I'm also going to be using the Fenty mascara in Cause I'm Black, that's the color. And I'm going to do 2 coats of this and just make sure that I'm just going over it and making my eyelashes as pretty much big and wide and cat-like as I can. I'm also going to be doing my bottom lashes as well. And I use the point for this, but I also do it on the side just to make sure that I'm coating every single lash at the bottom and just making it kind of still look a little natural. For my lip liner, I'm going to be using the Chanel Rouge Noir lip liner, which is like a very vintage, old school liner. And I really love this color. It's one of my favorite base colors underneath lipstick. And I'm going to just go over it with the Rare Beauty Matte Soufflés in Brave, which is just the color combination, because it's such a peachy color with the burgundy, is going to give it that brown, that vintage brown that I'm looking for. Ultimately, at the end, that's really what I'm going for with the look, just to have it really look like Debbie. I'm just going to use the natural spray from Wet n Wild just to finish off the look and just set my face. And then that's it. So sorry that had to be a half, me talking, half voiceover. But I hope that you all enjoy. I'm just gonna fix this real quick so I don't look crazy. Okay, crazy. Obviously, she's like a dirty blonde in the movie, so this is literally, but this is like the only wig I can find. I didn't want to buy like a fancy wig. I just bought this at the at Spirit Halloween because I was not trying to spend like a ton of money on this. Like I really was not. I have to take a little bit of yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Like she has it mainly to the side for the most part, and then slightly like it kind of comes to the side. That's kind of how she looks in the movie. So I kept the lips really neutral. So this is gonna be the makeup specifically, and I know I said I was super indecisive throughout this video. This is gonna be the makeup specifically for when she's standing outside with a gun and her hair is wrapped in the whatchamacallit, and I have like a head wrap for it that I was gonna do. I was just gonna wrap it when she's like holding the gun and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. It's pretty much basically how she looks in the movie when she's like in the car coming out. Let me know what you think of the look in the comments. This is definitely a burgundy beat specifically for Debbie, for the Addams family. So I'm sorry I didn't have the off-white and I didn't go that route, but this is definitely how she looked when she got out of the car. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see it. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this.
Thank you for tuning into TigeraGitana's channel. She just did Debbie from Addams Family, and now it's my turn, and I'm going to be Finster. Yeah, pretty funny, huh? So she's about to do my makeup, and here we go from there.
So I'm using this gray lipstick from the Beetlejuice makeup kit that comes in the Spirit Halloween box that we bought for the Beetlejuice one. And the reason why I'm using the gray lipstick is because it has to have undertones of like that sickly kind of gray color, but Fester also has like his natural skin tone, like brownish, almost like seeping out a little bit. So I want to make sure that the gray undertones are there before I put the white on, because if I put on white, it's just going to be way too much white. It has to be like a sickly grayish color. So I'm going to be using this skin tone color, like this light brown that comes in the this other zombie makeup kit that we got at Spirit Halloween, just so I can balance the gray and that brown tones in base skin before I put on the white. And I'm also putting it on the cap, which I also did not have time to glue down because we were literally rushed. We were about to get picked up in like what, like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or something, and I'm like, I don't have enough time to do everything, but I'm going to do the best that I can. So this is kind of the way that we kind of put it all together and made it work. And it still kind of worked because everybody that was walking around or whatever wanted to take pictures with Bae, 'cause she had the cap on and everything. I'm using the white base, the white cream base that came in the Beetlejuice kit to be the white that I'm using for this specific look, and I'm basically blending it, and I have to make sure that the cap color and her skin color are the same color, which is why I go back to the gray and the brown. I'm just constantly blending it out. I'm also using like the Up and Up, which is a dupe of the Elmer's glue, to basically glue down her eyebrows, and then going over it with the white, and just to combat the black of her eyebrows. So just to make them basically disappear. And then I'm just blending it all in together, making sure that everything is kind of looks good. I'm now using the black shadow that comes with the Beetlejuice kit to be the base before I put in the eye pencil in black, just so it can actually be a deep black. Because when you put that black color on her face, it ends up looking more gray, so the black pencil over it, it's better. So yeah, that's basically the whole finished look. She just added the light bulb and we're basically good to go, and that's basically how we put it all together in like 30 minutes.
Okay, smile, baby. My eyes look hella creepy.
A little bit.
Okay, now ready for the second part?
Wait, lower it down a little bit. Tip it over a little bit. So, there you go.
Oh, 15 because my most high maintenance. The first is blonde.
Yo, these like looking creative hoes.
Oh my god, your hair's gonna get brittle. That's what's gonna happen.